Hey, my name is Martins, and this is a channel Video Guys Telpa, which translates something like free airspace. And so this time it's gonna be something else than just freestyle. Uh, Recently, I broke one of my Hero 7 and lost the other one, so I decided it's time for upgrade, and I'm going to go for 10 and 9 instead. But the problem is my previous propellers, Lemon Lime S from ETHiX, I think they are very low pitch, like 3.6, which is okay. It's actually better for freestyle because the lower the pitch, the lower the amount of proflash you will get, all things being equal. If you want to watch a video, Chris Rosser has a great video about that, and other people probably too. I'm also upgrading battery to 1500 milliampere hours 6S instead of 1100 or 1300, which I had previously, because if the quad is heavier, it will need heavier batteries too. There are two ways to increase the lift of your quad. If you don't want to go to bigger props like 6 or 7 inch or maybe 5.5, you can increase the pitch, or you can increase the kV on the motors. Increasing the kV on motors is probably better because you will not have a decreased performance on split S's and free falls and something like that, which you get if you increase the pitch of the propellers, usually, generally speaking. But you have to change all the motors on your quads, which I don't want to do yet. I will probably break them and then I will decide to replace them to higher kV. And thus I have like 5 new props to test from local brick racing store, which are, wait a second, that 5 propellers I have purchased are HQProp ETHiX S5, which is 543, like the propellers you see in the video. Unfortunately, these are somehow higher than the other props, despite being the lowest pitch. So they destroyed the underside of the GoPro mount and also themselves. So I can't say I tested them really well. And they spin properly when the quad is not under heavy load, but I guess they deformed under load, and yes, that's what caused the damage. Okay. I actually thought they might be the, not the best, because the increase in pitch is only 0.4. But I might have to try, maybe it's enough, and I have been very happy with the ETHiX S4, like lemon lime, so I decided I'll have to try them. But yeah, the second ones are HQProp ETHiX P4 candy cane, which are also only 4 pitch, but they are just a tad bit longer. They are 5.1. Then there are these are the candy cane propellers, white and red. Then there are Gemfan Hurricane 5.1, 4.3, 3, black props. These are somewhere in the middle. They are slightly bit longer, and also kind of okayish pitch for me, 4.3. And then there are HQProp 5, 4.3, blue ones, which are very similar to Gemfan Hurricanes, but they are 5 inch in diameter instead of 5.1. And then there are Gemfan Hurricane 5.1, 4.77 tree, yellow props, which are the steepest, and I don't think I will need them in this test, but I wanted to have one just in case I need power. So there they are. Okay, and now I will run the tests. You can see the video. nokrīt tā kā, kad mēs gājām. You probably didn't see much difference in the flight because the TPU of the GoPro 10, which did not have the hyper smooth on, but the TPU mount still absorbs a lot of the worst of the vibrations and profesh. But from my feelings, and I just wanna make this sure. I want to make it clear that this is not a scientific test. Its results will vary for you if you have different quads, different motors, different probably if you run beta flight, if you run emu flight, if you run INO, or if you have a different tune and anything. But for me, what I saw, starting from the highest pitch, Gemfan Hurricane 514773 yellow props, they are very strong. You feel the pitch. It gives you a lot of power, but also it gives you a lot of profession, like a lot. I really like them when I just took off and started to fly. It was really nice, and then I hit like a split S or something like that, and the profile was really noticeable, so it was out of the window already. Then there were Candy Cane and ETHiX S5, which ETHiX S5 I didn't test properly, I think because you know, them destroying the GoPro mount and stuff, but I didn't like them very much either. Yeah, and HQProp ETHiX P4, it was also quite a bad profession, which I don't understand. Maybe it's just they should have had less profession because they are pretty low pitch, but I don't know. Maybe they just don't go along with my quad. And two I like the best are HQProp 4.33 version 2s, the blue ones. They were pretty good, so they were one of the favorites. And also Gemfan Hurricane 5.1 4333, the so-called freestyle props, which were really good for freestyle. Actually, these two had like the least amount of the profesh I experienced, I think. They had excellent control and grip, and I really enjoyed them flying them. So these two I took for the extended freestyle test. The first five I just I went nuts on the field, like going all speed, and left, right, up, down, you know, a bit out of control, which is pretty much how I always fly. So I felt this is a good test for me. But for these two, I try to do some tricks and rewinds and split S's over the trees in the field. So you can see probably right now, as I have put them in editing, how they behave. But in the end, the HQProps 4, 5 and 3, they were a bit worse than Gemfan Hurricanes. So I will keep these as my, I think, main drivers for now, until I change anything. So in the conclusion, still I think my lemon lime props definitely handle the props better than these props, but it's expected because of the pitch, and I can't really fly with the lemon limes anymore because, as I said, the weight is too much. I have to hover around 45-50% just to hover, and it's way too less. You can fly with 1 to 2 weight to power. But you really want at least 1 to 3 or more, preferably much more, if you want to have fun flying. So I'm just sticking with these Gemfan Hurricane freestyle props for now. You can fly out of prop wash if you are a somewhat experienced freestyle pilot. If you're going in a split S and bottoming out, you just keep a little more on the throttle, and it's gonna be all right. It's not as easy, and there will be times when you see it on the screen, but it's also not as bad. And of course, I definitely should do some pit tuning, but I have been really spoiled with EmuFlight, which is my main firmware I use, and the presets they have are really excellent. And yeah, no, I definitely could tune something out of these props and get a good result. But Gemfan Hurricanes are really nice, and they are available here nearby. So these will be my dial drivers, and thank you for sticking around, and I hope you enjoyed this type of content too. I will post a freestyle video soon too, so you can watch that, and I will probably be flying with my new props. And yeah, if you want something like more content like this, well, not like this is really rushed and not well as such, but if you want content where I just talk about different stuff, you can you feel free to post in comments, and I will try some experiments soon and maybe learn something. So yeah, okay, thanks for watching, bye bye, and see you in the next video.